So this is today's maths problem. So if we have a look at it, we're going to read the bit on the right hand side first of all. So in 2016, there were 2,692 trees in the forest. The following year, 875 damaged trees were cut down and 1,975 new trees were planted. There are now something trees in this beautiful forest. I'm not going to look at Max and Kate and the problem to begin with, because they're going to basically suggest two different ways which we could solve this problem. So we're going to work out first of all, using Miss Winfield's method, how we can visualise it, how we can represent it, how we can calculate it, and then we'll look at solving what Max and Kate have actually said. Our first step is to visualise. So I've drawn my little trees. So I've got 2,692. Now, first of all, there was 875 damaged trees that were cut down. So I'm going to cut down these damaged trees over here. And I've cut down 875. Okay, they've gone. However, it also says that 1,975 new trees were also planted. So I'll draw some little trees because they've not quite grown just yet. So I've also gained 1,975 new trees. Hopefully this visualisation is now going to help us to work out the problem, because hopefully you're starting to think, is it the 875 trees being added or taken away? And is this number being added and taken away? If these trees were chopped down, is that add or subtract? And if these trees were planted, is that adding or subtracting? So we're now going to have a go at representing it. The way we're going to represent it, just like yesterday, is on a number line. So I have started with 2,692 trees. Now, first of all, we had some trees chopped down. So if the trees have been cut down, is that addition or subtraction? Hopefully you're all saying subtraction because you're getting rid of them. So we're going to subtract. So I'm going to go this way because the number is getting less. We're going to take away 875 trees. However, we've also got some trees being planted. So from this number here, and for them planting trees, we are then adding some more trees because the number is increasing, and we are then adding 1,975 trees. So now it's time to calculate. First things first, I'm going to do 2,692 and I'm going to take away 875, making sure I'm lining it up correctly because these are the trees that got cut down. So 2 take away 5 I can't do, so I go next door and I rename. 12 take away 5 is 7. 8 tens take away 7 tens is 110. 600 take away 800s I can't do, so again I'm going to rename. 1,600 take away 800s is 8, and 1,000 take away no thousands is 1,000. Have I finished? Is that my answer? No, not quite yet, because now I need to add on the trees that got replanted. So now I'm going to start with this number because this is actually here on my number line. So now I'm going to do over on this side, 1,817. I'm going to add 1,975 because those were the new trees that have been planted. So this time I'm adding 7 add 5, or 7 add 3 makes 10, and I'm adding 5, so that's going to be 12. Rename that 110. 110 add 7 tens add 110 is going to be 9 tens. 8 add 9 is 17, so it's going to be 1,700, so 7 in the hundreds column, rename that 10, hundreds is 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 3,000. So my answer is 3,792 trees. Now if we look back at our original problem, whose method have we used? Have we used Kate's in the purple that says, I'm going to subtract 875 from 2,692 first, and then she's got another step to do? Or have we used Max's, which is in the red, that says, I'm going to subtract 875 from 1,975 first? Hopefully you can see that we've done Kate's. We've taken away the damaged trees first of all, and then in a second step, we then need to add those new trees. But is Max's method wrong? No, it's not, okay? We could have done this two ways. What Max has done is he's looked at the fact that we are adding some trees on and we're taking some away, and he's found the difference between this first of all. So what Max has done is he started with the trees that we're going to add, and he's taken away the trees from that we were going to subtract. And if you look at this, actually, your calculation is actually easier with these numbers. So 5 take away 5 would be nothing, 7 take away 7 would also be nothing, 900 take away 800 would be 100, and 1000 take away nothing would be 1000. So this is the amount of trees that is going to be added overall, taking into account that you have lost some anyway. So then all I need to do is I need to do 2,692, which was my original number of trees, and add on the difference that we've just worked out. And as you can see, we get exactly the same answer. This problem is asking us about money raised by a fun run and a singing competition over 3 years, and it's showing it in a bar chart. First of all, we might need to look at the scale down the side. So it's going from 0 to 2,000. So that's my whole. And how many parts? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts. So if it's going from 0 to 2,000, my whole is 2,000. I've got 10 parts. 2,000 divided by 10 would be 200. So each one of those little lines is 200. So then what would halfway between those two lines be? What's half of 200? 100. This problem is asking us how much more money was raised in total in 2017 than 2015. If it's asking us for a total, that means we must be adding. So we need to look at 2017, add together the money from the fun run, add together the money from the singing, and that gives us the total of 2017. Then do the same for 2015. It's then asking us how much more money was raised. It's asking us what's the difference between 2017 and 2015. So it's asking us for the difference. Well, they need to take away those two amounts, and that should tell us how much more money was raised. B is asking us what is the difference between the total raised over the 3 years from fun runs and the total raised from singing competitions. So this time it's asking for the total of the fun runs. So think about what total means. Then it's asking us for the total from the singing competitions. Again, think about what total means. And then it wants the difference. Have a go, and then I'll show you the answers. Off we go. So to work this out, we first of all need to look at how much money was raised in 2017. So the fun run raised 1,200, 400, 600, 800, and it's in between these two, so £1,900. And the singing raised £1,200. So I've added these together to get a total of £3,100 for 2017. 2015 then, the fun run raised £1,200, and the singing raised 200, 400, 600, £700. I've added these two together to get a total of £1,900. To find the difference, I then need to take these two away using column subtraction, and my answer was £1,200. So this means that in 2017, they raised £1,200 more than in 2015. B is then asking me about the total raised over all 3 years from fun runs compared to singing competitions. So, fun runs would be £1,200, as £1,000 add £1,900, which would be £4,100. Singing would be 700 add 1,500, 1,200, which would be 3,400. So then I can look at those two numbers, and I did this mentally because I could do this in my head. The difference, so take them away, would be £1,300. So the fun run raised £1,300 more than the singing competition. Now have a go at problem solving addition and subtraction in your workbooks. It's page 51, 52, 53. And if you're feeling up to it, there's a bit of a challenge for you as well. I'll be posting the answers online, so make sure you tell me when you've done. See you later.